acquired taste.
Okay, alright. With all the card games, board games, have you ever tried playing like Dungeons and Dragons or anything like that?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah. I
Alright.
can do that too.
Yeah. It's been a minute since I played that because I have a group, but
I got it. If I was an area around here, I'd go LARPing.
Yeah. Go LARPing. Yeah.
Give me a fucking sword with a shield,
Yeah.
bro. I'm gonna go stand with style.
Yeah. Well, back when I used to do Dungeons and Dragons, I had a pirate, like an actual pirate character. His name was Scurvy Rumahoy, and he was literally just a drunk. It was like, "Oh, don't be touching me, fucking rum, you bastard!" It's been so long.
Have you ever put the Magic the Gathering computer game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty badass too.
Yeah, I just can't get into the games, man. Like,
Yeah.
the game, they're okay, but I just...
The game, it's more or less cards.
Yeah,
basically.
but I don't
Yeah.
know. It's same for the Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Like,
I-
Yu-Gi-Oh's cool,
yeah.
but I just can't get
I
into
just can't get
the
into the games part.
Yeah.
Somebody tried to shine me onto the computer game for it, and I was like, it's alright, but I just rather play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've tried that with Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm just like, I don't understand it. I was like, I like how the cards are.
I like it, but part of the time they'll give you fuck decks.
Yes.
Fuck.
Where you ain't got strong enough deck to beat the computer. It's like,
Well, a lot of the time it's like a system where you go through like the card shop and you buy better cards.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you beat the other characters and they get cards for beating them and shit.
Yeah.
So
Because I know once in a while Patrick will actually stream playing the Yu-Gi-Oh card game.
I miss
So,
playing Magic.
Once in a
I
while
play
I'll be on
Magic every
there.
day.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
It's
really
pretty-
fun.
Yeah.
Magic is really,
it
really
is.
fun, especially once you get used to it. Like you just kind of
Yeah.
flow.
Which now
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm
Right.
behind on, like, I played it just like you. Like,
Mhm.
I haven't played it since, like, back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 2021 now. I haven't played
Yeah.
since, like, fucking...
Dude, I like look at the
2011.
cards every time. Like I go to
Oh,
Wire
every
or something
time,
and I
bro.
see them. I'm like, ooh, what's the
What's
new
new,
meta?
bro?
What's the new?
Oh,
And
yeah,
I'll check
dude.
them out. I
Yeah.
don't ever buy any of them.
Right.
It's like one
you know,
of
I'm
my
just
favorite
see what
cards
they
ever
got.
is
Right.
it's an artifact. It's called the Phyrexian Dreadnought. And you bring it out for 1 mana.
Yeah.
And it's 12/12 trample.
Oh,
Okay.
So I'm just saying, that's 12/12.
is that banned? Is
Huh?
that a banned card?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was
It
about
is
to
now.
say.
It is now.
That's
because
OP.
I'm just saying, if you have 4 of those in your deck,
It's over.
I'm just saying,
Hell, even one
They're
in
like,
your deck.
denied!
just like there's a bunch of cards that are banned. Like there's Icy Manipulator. That's banned now.
Icy
Because-
manipulator.
Yeah,
Sorry, I just thought of the icy wiener joke. from
it's a card where you can
Futurama.
literally bring back 4 cards from your graveyard.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you tap it, you can bring back, and you can re-tap it every time, bro.
Damn.
That's the Icy Manipulator.
What the fuck?
Yeah, instead of it going to your graveyard, it stays in turn.
That's broken.
I'm
Shit,
just saying,
man.
That's broken.
That's why, you know, motherfuckers are like, oh yeah, we're banning this shit.
Yeah.
Just like the Via Shaban Dragon.
Yeah.
It took 2 red, 2 green, and 2 regular mana to summon. But it was basically a Shaban Dragon, but it was 6/6 flying with phasing.
Oh shit.
So that's the only thing that sucked about it, the phasing part, because you phased in one turn, you got to flip it over the next. You can't
Right.
use the next, but when it phases back in, kill you.
Right. We might actually want to look into that. If we're wanting to do more of the camera stuff and all that, maybe try doing that. Like,
Oh, I'm about.
get
about
some
it. I haven't
magic
played
on
Magic
camera.
in years,
Do that.
bro. You still got decks?
I still have all my cards.
Shit.
I still even
cards
have
you
all
got?
my old Pokemon cards and everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's see. You know those starter deck boxes?
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah.
Like the ones they sell are like what, 50, 60
like
bucks?
the fucking decks?
Yeah.
Pre-made decks?
I've got like
Yeah.
maybe 2-3 containers full of cards of that. And then I've got like a couple of the other.
I like to make my own decks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yes,
yeah. I'm just saying that's just where like the
yes.
holding
I mean,
decks that I
because
have.
there's a lot of like, some people like to put a good spread of mana, and because either way it's a 60 card deck all the way across the board.
Yeah.
But the ratio of how much mana you have, especially if you have a multiple colored deck. You know, I used to have
Right.
black, blue, and red in my deck.
That'd be a hard one.
And you
Oh
have to
yeah,
put,
that
like,
would be.
technically you'd have to put like 7 of each.
Yeah.
to 8 of each mana in your deck, and then use all your cards that you're gonna have the strong like fucking summons. You better hope that they have for less than 5 on the mana screen to bring them out, because fuck.
That's
Right. We might actually want to try and show trip the Pokemon card game, because it's essentially a lot like Magic.
I never played
It's,
Pokemon.
You might actually enjoy it. It's a lot like it follows the same rules as Magic. It truly does, like down to
It's
having
almost
mana
like the same
and
concept
graveyard.
as when people get me to watch like fucking anime.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on Bleach and like Full Metal Alchemist and shit like
yeah.
that.
Right.
So now when people try to introduce me to other shit, I'm just like, weak. I'm just saying,
Oh, you good.
Bleach was that bomb digger.
I know, that's really cool.
Nobody can fuck with Ichigo and the Bankai coming out.
Oh yeah,
The
Ichigo is
Bankai.
really cool. Yeah, we might want to check it out, because I'd have to ask my mom about all my cards, because those are all in fucking Utah, and the guy who we said that this was in memory of, this series, his mom was actually going to send a bunch of the cards that he had back in the day. And this is like the first generation.
Isn't
so
Yu-Gi-Oh! A card game too?
Yes, it is a card game, and it is also an anime. And a manga.
I had thought about that.
Yeah. It's revolves around kind of like, some of it's around Japanese folklore, some Egyptian folklore.
I'm saying Middle Earth. You know how Lord of the Rings is like the complete saga is like
Right.
fucking 27 hours of film time.
Yes. Oh yeah.
That's how big the game is.
Still haven't done that. Watching
I
all
mean,
3 films
the
right away
literal
like
map
that.
of your game is just. It's all with cards, but the possibilities of where you can go. I mean, it's cards plus game board.
So it's a mapped out card game.
It's a mapped out card game.
Okay.
Cards
So
plus
that.
game board.
Right.
Okay.
Basically, you're in the whole of Middle Earth playing your game.
Right.
All right. So.
So if you battle orc here, battle there, fucking elf.
Right.
Right.
So it's kind of like essentially like D&D.
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd be down for doing some D&D too. Like get someone to animate and.
Oh, I'm always
That
do
would
that.
be that would be
But
really cool.
You'd have to get
Yeah.
like character guides and character books and shit like
Dude,
that.
again, like the same thing I
Like-
said about the Magic. Every
Oh.
time I go to Meijer and I see that D&D starter guides and shit, I'm like,
Yeah.
I should buy it.
Apparently,
Got 'em?
I don't have them. I should buy them.
I'm just saying,
a friend of
like,
mine was actually telling me
Walden
about that.
Books used to have the biggest. I mean, any of the bookstores really. Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Barnes and Nobles, yes.
Yeah.
They have like a whole 2-shelf series strictly based on Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Different
Yes, they've always been
Different,
about that for
you know,
years.
areas of it. you
Which
know?
is and they do, which is really cool. The thing
Like,
about
to
buying
the
them at like a
Mages
bookstore.
Guild, to the
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the thing about buying them at bookstore though is what I've noticed is everything is always inflated a little bit. Like
Yeah,
the prices
it
are a
really
little
is.
bit
Yes.
inflated.
that and rules change too.
Mhm.
Like the rules have changed like so much.
Yeah.
Right.
Like say you wanted to be like a power mage, you know, and other shit that you had gained throughout time. And your old character, if you used it today, probably would not, you know,
Right.
be as strong or you know. Or,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but yeah,
Yeah.
it's been years since I played that too though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Oh yeah, it's been. I'd have to ask because a friend of mine was telling me that you can actually use like Alexa and look up guides through that way. Like I did a session with a few friends, like the group that I was talking
Wouldn't
about.
be that bad.
That they actually used Alexa to help with writing their own guide, and like if they had a question about a certain ability or a certain item that you want to use, and it would pull it up immediately.
That's a good idea.
Like
Actually.
another 2 cards that got banned really quick was because people use them nonstop.
Yeah.
Armageddon
Yeah.
What was that?
and the Wrath of God.
What was that one?
Armageddon took all the land that was
of
on
the
the
opposite.
board,
Yeah, like the mana cards, the
Yeah.
land.
took
Oh.
straight all of it to the graveyard.
Oh,
Even
Fuck.
yours?
Even yours. Instantly.
Oh.
Boom.
oh shit!
Wrath
So it's
of
like
G-
black
Wrath of
hole.
God.
Yeah.
So it's
Wrath
like
of
black
God.
hole
Black
from
Hole Yu-Gi-Oh.
Wrath,
Yeah.
Wrath of God takes all of the creatures in the graveyard and all that are in play, and automatically takes them out of the game.
So wipes everything.
Okay, so
Except the
Fucking
mana.
shit.
And even the mana.
Yep. No, your mana is good.
But all creatures.
All
Okay.
creatures bucks. Couldn't even use them no more. Boom.
That's
oh,
wild.
Wow. So
All
yeah, it would be
creatures go
banned
straight
from
to the
tournaments
graveyard.
and all that. It'd be banned from tournaments to use.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, because they'll
Yeah.
even the Chaos Orb.
Yeah.
No, but because that's a card that you can play right away. If you don't have any mana to put out, it automatically gives you 3 mana.
Oh, of any kind you want?
Yeah.
Oh.
You put the Chaos Orb out, 3 mana of any kind. So say if you got that in your first hand, and you drop that out, technically if you wanted to, you could, especially if you had something like the Phyrexian Dreadnought, like I mentioned,
Right.
if you had 2 of those in your hand, as well as the fucking Chaos Orb, that's 24 hit points of damage right there, dead.
Holy
On
shit.
the first move.
Damn, it's been a
Okay.
minute since I've seen those, but
Yep.
shit, man, that's crazy. 'Cause I know. I'm trying to think. Were there anything banned like that when it came to other card games and all that? Cause
I know, well, I think Exodia was banned in certain competitions for Yu-Gi-Oh! And same with the
Oh.
other Egyptian gods.
oh
Some of those are
yeah, I remember Obelisk being.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of the most.
Expansions?
Nah, for Yu-Gi-Oh, it's it was considered one of the like one of the rarest things you can get because there are 5 cards that create Exodia. It's like left arm, right leg, right leg, and then actual Exodia. You have to play all 5 of them together, and it can actually destroy your character. Like
Man,
whatever
card games
there.
is totally took our fucking
Yes.
I know, right?
card games. Just
But I
straight
mean,
up
it still
hard
relates. Pokemon
I'm
has
just
its
saying,
own
it
cards.
really
Yes,
does.
so.
Pokemon does as well.
I
like
just can't help it. You got me back into my Magic days.
Yeah.
Right, real quick.
like
You said Magic and boom,
yeah.
opened up the portal of my life.
Like, the only thing I remember when people would do tournaments for this, like the first generation, like ice moves were completely banned. Like you couldn't use them because if you would freeze somebody, you were just done for.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
you
well, I
would-
mean, it's technically also people with burn decks. There's a lot of burn decks and cards in burn decks in Magic that are even banned these days because there's a literal. If we put, because there's so many different burn cards now. All I need is 10 mana.
Right.
10 mana, I can just service you
Yeah.
Yeah.
to death in my first 3 moves.